The Spanish royal family consists of the present king, the queen consort, their children and their parents. The Spanish royal family belongs to the House of Bourbon. The membership of the royal family is defined by royal decree and consists of the King of Spain, the monarch's spouse, the monarch's parents, and the heir to the Spanish throne. The Spanish royal family should not be confused with the family of the king, which refers to the extended family of the monarch. Ancestral royal houses: House of Silva, Mara del Rosario Caritana Fitz-James Stuart y Silva Eugenia Martinez de Araujo, 12th Duchess of Montoro, House of Savoy, Prince Amedio, Duke of Aosta Vittorio Emanuele, Prince of Naples Prince Imone, Duke of Apulia Prince Umberto of Savoy Aosta Emanuele Filippo, Prince of Venice and Piedmont. Titles and styles. The titles and styles of the royal family are as follows. The occupant of the throne is the king or the queen, together with other titles pertaining to the crown or belonging to members of the royal family. He or she is styled His or Her Majesty. The king's wife bears the title of queen with the style Her Majesty. The husband of the queen regnant bears the title of prince and is styled His Royal Highness. The king's heir apparent or heir presumptive bears the title Prince of Asturias with the style His or Her Royal Highness. The spouse of a prince or princess of Asturias holds the title Princess or Prince of Asturias with the style Her Royal Highness. A king's sons and daughters, not being the prince or princess of the Asturias, as well as the children of the prince or princess, bear the title Infante or Infanta of Spain, and are styled as His or Her Royal Highness. The children of an Infante or Infanta have the rank of grandees, and the style of His or Her Excellency. Spouses and widowers of the monarch's sons and daughters, other than those of the prince or princess of Asturias, are entitled to the form of address and honours the monarch may grant them. The sovereign may also grant the dignity of Infante or Infanta with the style of Highness. If the heirs of King Juan Carlos I were to be extinguished, the 1978 Constitution reserves the right for the Cortes Generales to designate the successor to the throne as may be suitable for Spain. Members of the royal family: H.M. Don Felipe VI, King of Spain; H.M. do plus or minus a Letizia, Queen of Spain; H.R.H. do plus or minus a Leonor, the Princess of Asturias, Infanta of Spain; H.R.H. do plus or minus a Sofia, Infanta of Spain. H.M. King Don Juan Carlos I, H.M. Queen do plus or minus a Sofia. Members of the king's family: H.R.H. do plus or minus a Elena, Duchess of Lugo, Infanta of Spain; H.E. Don Felipe de Marichala y Borbacubden, H.E. do plus or minus a Victoria de Marichala y Borbacubden. H.R.H. do plus or minus a Cristina, Infanta of Spain; H.E. Don Ia plus or minus Acayo Dangaran, H.E. Don Juan Erdangra ny de Borbacubden, H.E. Don Pablo Erdangra ny de Borbacubden, H.E. Don Miguel Erdangra ny de Borbacubden, H.E. do plus or minus a Irene Erdangra ny de Borbacubden. H.R.H. do plus or minus a Pilar, Duchess of Badajoz, Dowager Viscountess de la Torre, Infanta of Spain; H.E. do plus or minus a Simonita Gar cubed Mes Acebo y de Borbacubden, H.E. Don Juan Gar cubed Mes Acebo y de Borbacubden, Viscount de la Torre; H.E. Don Bruno Gar cubed Mes Acebo y de Borbacubden, H.E. Don Luis Gar cubed Mes Acebo y de Borbacubden, H.E. Don Fernando Gar cubed Mes Acebo y de Borbacubden. H.R.H. do plus or minus a Margarita, Duchess of Soria and Hernani, Infanta of Spain; H.E. Don Carlos, Duke of Soria and Hernani; H.E. Don Alfonso Zurita y de Borbacubden, H.E. do plus or minus a Mara Zurita y de Borbacubden. House of Bourbon Two Sicilies H.R.H. Don Carlos Mara a Alfonso Marcelo de Borbacubden dos Sicilias y Borbacubden Parma, Infante of Spain, Prince of the Two Sicilies, Duke of Calabria, double cousin of King Juan Carlos, received the title Infante of Spain by Royal Decree 2412 dated December 16, 1994. Although it is often stated that this title was given in recognition of Don Carlos' status as head of the House of Bourbon Two Sicilies, the decree refers rather to las circunstancias excepcionales que concurren in Don Carlos. The decree then cites Don Carlos' representation of the ties between his family and the Spanish crown as one of those circumstances. Although Don Carlos claimed to be the rightful heir to the prerogatives of the defunct crown of the Kingdom of the Two Sicilies, his position was disputed. Don Carlos was also the senior heir of Do plus or minus a Mercedes, Princess of Asturias, the eldest sister of King Alfonso XIII of Spain, who was heiress presumptive to the Spanish throne throughout her life. Since 1936, Don Carlos' mother, now copyrightee Princess Alicia of Bourbon-Parma, has been recognized as an Infanta of Spain by marriage to Infante Alfonso, eldest child of Prince Carlos of Bourbon Two Sicilies, and his wife Do plus or minus a Mercedes, Princess of Asturias. HRH Do plus or minus Alicia, Dowager Duchess of Calabria, Infanta of Spain. Royal family tree. Notes: Member of the royal family. Public role: members of the Spanish royal family are often asked by non-profit charitable, cultural, or religious organizations within and without Spain to become their patrons, a role the Spanish Constitution recognizes and codified in Title II Article 62. It is incumbent for the monarch to exercise the high patronage of the royal academies. Royal patronage conveys a sense of official credibility as the organization is scrutinized for suitability. A royal presence often greatly raises the profile of the organization and attracts media publicity and public interest that the organization may not have otherwise garnered, aiding in the charitable cause or cultural event. Royalty make use of their considerable celebrity to assist the organization to raise funds or to promote government policy. Additionally, members of the royal family may also pursue their own charitable and cultural interests. Queen Sofia devotes much of her time to the Queen Sofia Foundation. While King Felipe chairs the Prince of Asturias Foundation, which aims to promote scientific, cultural and humanistic values that form part of mankind's universal heritage. The Prince of Asturias Foundation holds an annual awards ceremony acknowledging the contributions of individuals, entities, and/or organizations from around the world who make notable achievements in the sciences, humanities, or public affairs. King Felipe serves as president of the Codespa Foundation, which finances specific economic and social development activities in Latin American and other countries, and serves as president of the Spanish branch of the Association of European Journalists, which is composed of achieving communications professionals. King Felipe also serves as honorary chair of the Ministry of Culture National Awards ceremonies. Infanta Elena, Duchess of Lugo, Juan Carlos' elder daughter, is the Director of Cultural and Social Projects of MAP Foundation, while Infanta Cristina, Juan Carlos' younger daughter, served as the Goodwill Ambassador to the United Nations for the Second World Assembly on Aging, and is a member of the Dali Foundation Board of Trustees, President of the International Foundation for Disabled Sailing, and Director of Social Welfare at the La Caixa Foundation in Barcelona, where she lives with her family. King Juan Carlos, Queen Sofia, and Infanta Cristina are all members of the Bilderberg Group, an informal think tank centered on United States and European relations, and other world issues. See also, Line of succession to the Spanish throne. References